Thanks for listening to the AZ12 podcast. I'm your host, Mike Luke, joined by Jason Shearer. All right, I guess we were supposed to have Ishmael Mahdi on today, but we have not heard anything, so that is fine. We will do it another time. So either way, let's talk about Ishmael Mahdi, though, for a few minutes, though, and then we're going to get to Arizona basketball, obviously. Shearer, you're a big fan. Looking at the 24/7 portal, he is he's good. He's probably one of the top 50 running backs in the country. In the portal, obviously put up a lot of numbers. Him and Rizano, I think, are going to be a nice. I think they're going to be a nice little duo.
Yeah, I really like what Arizona's done with the running back room. I like Ishmael Mahdi. I like Rizano. I think Mitchell has capabilities. There's another high school back that was on campus this past weekend. That running back room is being completely rebuilt. And it goes back to what we always say, and we've criticized assistants and all that. We trust Zoe. And Zoe we trust.
Yes, we do. And again, I look at it last year. I look at that running back room. I look what they were able to put together. And again, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt was a let's see here.
Have you seen the reports on him, by the way?
Right. No. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt is a
he's killing the Senior Bowl right now.
Yeah, no, it doesn't surprise me at all. I even told you, I was just like, with that running back with him, it wouldn't surprise me at all if he's good. If you just watched him when we watched him when he got here, he just looked different. Like and again, that's why people are like, oh well, Quali Conley, that guy shouldn't be a starter. Quali Conley's an awesome backup. He was brought in here to be a backup. And so again, and then you also got Rizano as well. I just don't know. Where. Like I said, I'm enthused about this running back unit. I am enthused by this.
Yeah, and we can worry about positions and all that, but one of the position groups I don't worry about is the running back room.
Right. Yes, exactly. Let's see here. Hold on just a second. Keep talking for a second. We'll do it another. We'll do it another. Hold on.
Oh, look at Mike live on.
Go ahead. Just talk for a second.
Yeah, and so when you take a look at Arizona's. The high school kid, I don't even remember his name, 3-star from Crawley that they had on campus, North Crawley High up there in Texas. And, again, like I just trust Zoe in the running back room. And I'm curious to see how Seth Dagey uses the running backs, like how much they catch the ball. That's something that we have to look out for also. Quincy Craig is another smaller running back. Right. I should have mentioned him, obviously. And so I'm curious how Seth Dagey.
You're saying you don't think OKG?
Craig?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I'm not going to say he's going to come here and catch for 800 yards or anything like that, but I don't think he sucks.
But like I said, I think the running back room is going to be. I never worry about the running back room with Alonzo Carter. I have no concern about that room at all. He's always going to do a really good job. That's just kind of the way that I am with that. All right, now we'll talk a little bit of Arizona. We'll talk a little bit of Arizona football later on. But let's move on to a little bit of Arizona basketball now, Sheer. We are now, let's see here. We are now 8-1 in conference. It's time to get greedy. It's time to get greedy. You got to get that ASU win. I watched ASU last night. They stink. They've only got 6 players. They got lucky against Colorado. That's just the way it is. Arizona's got to win that game.
Yeah, I watched last night, and it's funny. Another writer, I'll just say, Lev texted me too, and he's like, "Arizona can't lose to this team." Right. We were all watching. Everybody with Tucson was watching the game. Yeah, it just they're not very good, and I know they were injured. They're a different team with Quaintance. I'm not going to pretend like he's not good, but Arizona's just better, and it's not like it's some crazy environment. It's a fun environment, but I'm sure Arizona's seen worse. It's the biggest thing I took away is Arizona should win that game. And holy crap, Colorado sucks.
Holy man, that's the worst team in Power 4. That's
not the worst team in Power 4, but it's pretty damn good.
What's worse?
There's worse. Because Colorado still has not. Colorado, you know what's crazy about Colorado?
They're 0-9 in the Big 12.
Mike, that team beat UConn.
I know, but it was like the
How
second game of the
insane is
season.
that?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all. But that team, it's also the second game of the season.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. Big Ten, the worst team is Washington. Washington would kill Colorado. I'm trying to think. SEC, the worst team is South Carolina, who's 0-8, but they would also beat Colorado. Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, I mean they're bad, man. They're bad.
Miami's worse.
Yeah, Miami's worse. Is Larinaga knew what he was doing? Was he another one that left with like a health benefit or a health issue?
Colorado would absolutely beat Miami. So
okay, yeah. Let's see here. Steve Williams, Slyrus says ASU stinks, but I won big on that 3+3. Yes, good job. You deserve that money, Sly. Now let's talk about Sainon. All of the people. This is going to be an interesting game.
I'm excited.
You and I have heard all season. I should have gotten Sainon and Jamaria instead of Caleb Love. You see Sainon's game yesterday?
I did. We are very accurate on him.
Now listen,
go ahead.
Caleb Love is far from perfect. Obviously, there's a lot of issues with Caleb Love, but he's better than those two. And any coach in the country would take him. It's that simple.
He's very talented.
Right.
There's no doubt about it. But now that the scout, it's similar to Henry, right? The scout got out. Henry's found things are a little harder. Since the scout on Sainon came out, he's a jump shooter. That's all he is. You take a look at his last whatever games, 5, 6, 8, 5, 8, and 2. Those are his point totals because they're just guarding the jump shot. He can't create. Bobby Hurley doesn't run a real offense that would get him open looks. And so this is kind of what you get. And he's very capable. Don't get me wrong. He's very capable of Saturday dropping 15 points. But he's also just as capable as having 2. So he is what he is. But the idea that he is better for this team than Caleb Love is moronic, to be blunt.
Yes, it's really that simple. Now, let's talk a little bit then about, we're going to get into a lot of recruiting as well. All right, yes, I am messaging Ben right now. I'm very not happy with somebody. But let's talk a little, let's talk a little bit about Ben One White. Let's talk a little bit about where we're at now with Carter Bryant. Carter Bryant, dude, let me ask you this, man. Is Carter Bryant here next year?
Normally I would say no, right?
Right.
But like Deshaun is so realistic in about everything, like understands the process and all that I do think there is a chance. What is he right now? Like right now,
25th, probably something like that.
Second round pick, right?
Right.
Maybe, depending on who else is there. I think next year he would easily be a first round pick. There wouldn't be a question. It would benefit him to come back, but you kind of have to look at the big picture. Nothing would normal player. I say absolutely not.
Right, but Deshaun's a different dude though, and Deshaun's been through the process. That's why we very much like Deshaun on this. The other thing too is that I did not see under any circumstances Carter being the spacer that he is. Dude, shooting like 52% from 3-point range in conference play.
Yeah, that's what surprises me. I've watched Carter again. I've seen Carter 50 times, and he's the shooting. And what's interesting about him, and I think people need to realize is, again, this is his role on the team. He has, and I saw some stats the other day. He has not done other stuff that he is capable of doing. Like we both know, he's an elite passer. It's just the offense right now. I don't know if it's him being comfortable and all that. And maybe I'll ask Tommy this, but he is not just a jump shooter like he's given off this year. He can do a lot more. It's just that right now, that's his role.
Yes, exactly. So we'll find out. We will find out that one. Now, Tobe Awaka, the man of girth. I look at this, and I think that girth is going to be on big display against ASU. I think that is going to be I look at ASU, and they got Sean Phillips. And they got
last night. That's how bad Colorado is.
Yeah. And Sean Phillips isn't good. And then you got Bashir, whatever his name is. This is a game that Tobe's got to eat.
Yeah, they can't guard Tobe. They don't have anyone as strong as him. I mean, I guess you could say Quaintance. I think everyone is healthy, by the way, on Saturday. That's the vibe I get. I guess Quaintance would be that guy, Mike. That would guard Awaka. But as much as I like Quaintance, and I think he's really good, and he's a great shot blocker, it is very clear that Tobe is just stronger than him. Because Tobe's stronger than Most
Tobey's
people.
stronger than him. Yes, Tobey's stronger than him. He's girthier than him. That's just kind of the way it is. But here's where I'm at. I look at this ASU road trip, and I look at that, or the ASU road trip, if you want to call it that, and the BYU one, and I think to myself, I'm like, all right, I think the ASU one we've got to get at this point because again, especially if Quaintance doesn't play,
he'll play.
then is he going to play? You were telling me that you thought maybe his Achilles was torn.
No, I did. I said he heard his Achilles pop. According to
that's always a sign of a good thing to come.
But he's playing. He'll play.
Right. Okay. All right. So you were on the board.
My prediction is everyone is playing.
Okay. Arizona's still got to win that game because the BYU game is going to be very, very difficult, in my opinion, just because of where they are at. So you've got to get that's the game that you got to win, in my opinion. You've got to win that game.
Yeah, you have to beat ASU. Ken Palm, your boy. I know you love Ken Palm. Has BYU as a loss now because they've moved up in Ken Palm. So they predict BYU as a loss for Arizona, a 1-point loss. So I mean, look. Ken Palm's not Ken Palm. BYU's good at home. I watched them last night against Baylor. They're a weird team because they don't have a dominant player. I guess Richie Saunders is good, but ASU is a must-win game because even though ASU isn't terrible analytically and all that, it goes back to what we've said before with like Colorado. It would be the first bad loss that Arizona's had. Right now, Arizona can claim no bad losses.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing is, like, remember we were talking before the season, we're like, Arizona doesn't really have any bad losses at this point. And that's kind of the way it is. Knock on wood. Did you just knock on wood?
I did.
Right. All right. Well, good stuff. Good stuff. Now, Henry Vasar, another one. I need you to ask at the presser this week. You said you would.
I am. I am. Is it might be on Friday. So.
Right. Yeah. Well, don't worry. You don't even have to be on Friday. Rhino's coming on Friday, so you can be you can be totally focused.
Awesome.
Yes. Wood sharpens wood. That is my okay.
Give me your hungry children.
Give us your hungry super snaps and children. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. All right, now we got to talk about something too going forward, though. Now you might say to yourself, look at all these people. Look at all these rich people in the chat. Look at Cody James Martin behind the scenes. Man, they might need to. They probably need somebody that they can strongly trust to invest in going forward.
Yes.
Longview.
Absolutely.
Here is the thing. You need to trust in Longview, or we highly recommend you trust in Longview. How about that? Our good pal, Andre Veras. Andre Veras is very successful. Andre Veras, we highly recommend you mimic Andre Veras. He, insurance and investments, highly qualified with top designations. Can you imagine how bad I would be as a financial planner? Not good. Andre, though, very, very good. Distinctive wealth management solutions, tailored retirement income strategies, personalized comprehensive financial planning. Andre Veras, take the long view. We highly recommend Andre Veras. Now, also, RJ's replays, or RJ's Frozen Cactus. Sorry. All right, now you might know them from Bar fame, or you might know them from Mike Luke fame. Either way, we've got a couple real times lately. They got a really good TV setup. No bad TVs in the house. And I actually mean that. A lot of times you go in and there's like some kind of like TV like that's in the corner or something, and you got to like hang out by like the people smoking by the dumpster or something to be able to like get it. You don't have to do that at RJ's. There's always good stuff. 100 craft beers. At 100 plus craft beers, $2 deals, pizza, wing, tacos, burgers, no bad seats in the house. Pre-game at RJ's, then you can ride share to the game and check it out. You will thank me later. RJ's, I was there. Maybe I'll be there in the future. Okay, now what were we talking about, Sheer?
I don't know.
Bring in your tired.
Bring us your hungry children.
Bring us your tired, hungry children.
Yeah.
All right. So now let's talk a little bit about Henry, the man.
That's what it was.
Yes, that's what it is. You got to ask about why Henry and Tobey can't play together, because I don't see that is there anything. Let me ask you this.
Dude, I'm telling you his what is it?
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's BS in my opinion.
They're the same position.
What? All right. Let's cut through the red tape, the jargon, the coach jargon. What does he do? What does Trey Townsend do that Tobey Owaka doesn't do that prevents him from being on the court at the same time as Henry Vasar?
Plays power forward. I'm telling you, that's going to be the answer, dude.
What in his skill set? How about that?
Defensively.
Defensively.
Yes. Townsend is I don't know.
You're just making that up.
That's right. I'm just saying. My answer is
Yeah, boo! Look at you. You're getting booed in the comments.
No,
boo!
I think they should do it. Now, it didn't work earlier in the season, but like you said, that was a different team. I will ask Tommy Lloyd. I will. Thank you.
Okay. Now
I'm a man of the people. I will do it.
All right, now, AZ Wildcat fan. Here's the deal with AZ Wildcat fan. You know what's interesting about some of these people? Sometimes you got to beat them into submission. And AZ Wildcat fan was the biggest Townsend guy ever. I kept telling him, I'm like, listen, man, Awaka needs to play a little bit more. And he kept saying, nope. It's Townsend's rebounding. It's his defense. It's everything that comes in there. And I kept saying, AZ Wildcat fan, come on, man. Come on. You know what you're watching here with Tobe Awaka. And he just wouldn't get into it. And I kept telling him, if the twin movement dies, and I don't want you to get upset by that. And lo and behold, he's just looking silly right now. Sure, what else am I supposed to say?
Look, typical AZ Wildcat fan, right?
Just awful. Just the worst.
And you warned everyone about Trey Townsend. You didn't get expectations up for him or anything.
Never.
You were very clear in how you felt for Trey overall.
Yes. No, I don't know.
You even preferred Javier Amos. No, we won't.
Javier Amos. Yes, Javier Amos. You know that I really did luck out on the Trey Townsend flop though, just because everybody that wanted Trey Townsend or didn't want Trey Townsend that could have actually been throwing the football. And can you throw the football in your face or spike the football?
Did you see Pat Mahomes' spike the other day? That was about as close to. So Xavier Amos dominated Nebraska the other day. By the way.
Oh, what did he finish with? 2 points and 1 rebound?
4 assists, 2 rebounds.
Right.
Oh, you know what? That's a good stat I'm going to look up.
Right. And everybody, I am kidding about AZ Wildcat fan. He took me to the woodshed on that one.
Javier Amos has 39 rebounds and 9 assists on the season. Okay.
What is he averaging?
39 rebounds. Hold on, I'm just saying. 39 rebounds and 9 assists. Trey has 81 rebounds and 23 assists.
Listen, he's better than Javier Amos. That is a victory for Mike Luke, for the people that wanted Javier Amos. This is true.
Trey Townsend reminds me of Aaron Gordon, a very, very.
That's what I see as well. I see Aaron Gordon as well.
Yeah, they look.
Like the skin texture.
Oh no, Trey Townsend's terrible, man. But he's going to play well on Saturday. It's very similar to ADO. ADO is going to play well on Saturday. I'm calling it now.
Right. Okay. No, I like it.
We can't diss Trey Townsend too much because his middle name is literally L.
It's L. It's Trey L. Townsend. Hey, do you think why do you think AZ Wildcats fan, his name is AZ Wildcat L fan?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Did you realize Javier Amos? I'll bet you that Javier Amos gets more run in Tucson than he does in Wisconsin.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
I mean, I'm sure he does. He's got a huge fan base right here.
I'm gonna Twitter search Javier Amos.
Yes.
And see the last.
I'm telling you, a middle reliever for the Mets is going to be the first one that comes up.
Nothing. Literally nothing.
Nothing comes up. Yes. Now,
holy crap. There's one person that's mentioned him in a week.
On this show. That's why you got to tune into the AZ12 show.
Oh, there is. The first comment. I have Javier Amos as the unsung hero. He may not score or rebound, but he can guard the 2 to 5 man. Look at that. He guards.
Oh, that's it. Oh, if I were a spacer, I would hold on to that. What's his shooting percentage too? Because that's why they loved him, though.
No, he guards.
All right, yeah, I know he's a 3 and D.
Yeah, he's 3 and D.
What's he shooting from 3?
31%.
Oh, it's big. That's big. Yes.
He is terrible.
Yeah, no, that's yeah. Okay, so not a lot of slim pickings.
Rare victory for Michael Luke.
Yeah. Hey, you know who would have been? Who would have actually, in hindsight, been really nice that I didn't want? The Joshua Jefferson guy's nice.
He's awesome.
He's
really good.
Yeah, he's going to be a real pain in the behind for I don't know, for a while.
Yeah, he's good. I mean, obviously, look, I think when you're really looking at Trey Townsend and Joshua Jefferson, there's one major difference between them, though.
One's better.
Trey Townsend wins. 1-0 against Joshua Jefferson.
Yes, exactly.
What it comes down to, Mike.
When it comes down to it, I think that's just kind of the way it is.
One player wins. Exactly. That's all I'm going to say.
Hey, do you think that TJ Olsolheimer or whatever it is, do you think that guy lifts weights?
Dude, I was gonna say he is jacked.
Dude,
Like
he's
when you
huge.
see him up close too, he walks in, he's got less neck than I do.
Hey, he needs to arm wrestle TJ Benson.
Yeah, that'd be good. TJ Benson in charge of the ASU scout, I found out today. So,
I might message. I'm going to message TJ and say we were talking about you arm wrestling Otzelberger on the show. That's what I'm going to do. Hey, can we clip that and I can send it to him? I can try to be cool.
Yeah.
Yes, TJ. All right. Yeah, I need to write this down. Hey, TJ Otzelberger, TJ Benson, who you got?
Is he the coach of the year, Otzelberger? He's got to be. So I have a question.
No, it's not. It's either Samson or the Tommy gun.
I have a question.
Why wouldn't it be the Tommy gun?
I'm gonna because we don't have anything scheduled, so I'm just gonna ask you.
Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody's watching. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, no one's watching. We for 24/7. We're doing for Sunday. We're releasing our mid-season Big 12 like rewind type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and so we had to answer a bunch of questions. Player of the year was one of them. Do you know who your player of the year would be right now?
The kid from West Virginia.
That's who I picked. I picked Javon Small. Also, I'm not even going to get into the sixth man of the year because that one was hard. Defensive player of the year. I picked Quaintance.
All right, hold on, just a second. We were just debating. Hey, how do you spell Otzelberger? I'm going to message Benson right now. We were just debating on the show who wins in an arm wrestle.
Otzel.
On the show. Hold on. Show who wins in an arm
wrestle.
Say
Otz. Everyone calls him Otz. OTZ.
Well, what does that mean? Who wins?
Otz.
I don't know what that means in an arm.
DJ Otz.
So okay.
This is what Mike. You have to literally guide Mike through texting.
Yeah, exactly. No, this is great. Hold on. This is gonna be good. We were just debating on the show who wins in an arm wrestle, TJ Benson or TJ Otzelberger.
Can I do a Twitter poll for this?
Yes. And how do you spell Otzelberger? How do you spell it?
OTZ. ELBERGER. This is great live television for everyone.
Yes. All right. Yes. That will actually be a good. That's a good one right there. Okay. Anyways. All right. Go ahead. Sorry.
Right. Defensive player of the year. I picked Quaintance.
Yeah. For sure. Oh, the Acquaintance is a big win for me.
Most improved player. I picked Henry. I don't really know if that's true, but for me it is.
Yeah. I agree. It's our no. Yeah.
All right. So here's the big one. Freshman of the year. Not freshman of the year. Coach of the year.
I think it's only one of two. I think it's either Kelvin Benson or Tommy Lloyd.
Who? What was the first one?
Huh?
Kelvin. You just called him Kelvin Benson.
Oh, yeah. I've got TJ Benson. Yeah,
I actually believe.
Why is it the Tommy gun then? Because they're second in the conference and they were picked to finish fifth.
I wrote in Tommy.
Yes, Kelvin Benson. Yes. How about Kelvin Benson? But if it's not,
I don't know who else it would be. It's right now. It's probably Samson or Otzelberger, but I really think it should be Tommy. Those are, and I don't think anyone else is really in the race.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hey, you know what else? You know what also is in the race though? We need to pay the bills here because if we all get taken off the air, guess what? We need to get every last. We should have a show where we just talk sponsors. That would be very, very good.
That would be good.
Yeah. But
we need to do a live show from like Baggins or something.
No, I was at Baggins yesterday. I'm going to go to Baggins again today. Woohoo! Very, very good. All right, now, but let's talk about Aris Dental first. We need to talk about the elephant in the room that is Aris Dental. Now, you might go out to Aris Dental out in the 22nd and or like 22nd, like Houghton and like Rita. And Aris Dental is great. We very much like Lane Allen. I went in there. This thing's amazing. It's like a sprawling palace. It's not like one of those
your teeth look better today.
No, they do. I did it. Hustle and motivate. There's and they won't remove your tongue. We have this on very good authority. The Lane Allen will not remove your tongue.
That's good. That's good to know.
Yes. But if you go in there to get a cleaning, guess what? You're going to get a cleaning. That is what you like. They end up getting a cleaning there. And again, you can get dental implants. And again, you're not going to have to pay. You're not going to have to sacrifice your tongue for a dental implant. They have very good deals there. TucsonTeeth.com. And they got 3 different locations. Very, very good stuff. Aris Dental. All right. Now. Let's go give it to you. He gon' give it to you. Let's go give it to you. He gon' give it to you. Comfort X HVAC. All right. The word is spread. There are people that are getting in contact, which shows that we do have a few listeners with Comfort X HVAC. Now, You don't want to go through the summer without having to work in HVAC. This is true, Sheer.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Especially here in Tucson.
You
Get
do
it
not.
fixed.
Yes. And here's a great deal. If you get one of them premium installations, it will last for the insurance will last for a decade, which means the routine maintenance will last for a decade, which means guess what? 10 years. Very, very good stuff. Built on trust for the long haul. Perfect track record, residential and commercial HVAC, expertise and affordable rates. Check them out. And again, use code word Wildcats for 10% off. Again, you will thank me later. Woohoo! And free routine maintenance for first-time clients. Okay. Now, I think the bigger thing that we need to wonder about is who is the Big Ten player of the year? Is it Kylan Boswell?
No, it's not Kylan Boswell. Right now, it'd be the dude on Purdue, probably.
Edie's still around.
Braden Smith, the point guard.
Yeah, that's it. That's the best you got in the conference. Boo, 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 boo. Yes, 535 Fit says we need a drinking game to take a drink every time Mike says this is true. But everything I say is true. We're beacons of truth during an uncertain time.
Mike has never lied to me about anything.
No, I haven't. Now, Houston, West Virginia tonight. But why isn't Kelvin Sampson the coach of the year?
Weren't they picked to finish first?
No.
What were they picked to finish?
Like second or third.
Wow. It's going to be Sampson or Tommy.
Yeah, Kelvin Benson. We're always telling the truth on here. We're harbingers of truth. But all right, now who's your defensive player of the year, Sheer?
It was Quaintance, I think.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It was him. It was between him or Lipsy.
We need Quaintance to leave though. We need Quaintance to go to a real school after this season.
Yeah, I think he will.
That's a good hedge. Hey, sure. Is Quaintance on the team at ASU next year?
No.
Yeah, I agree. Truth. Now, listen, Dennis Walsh says, truth sharpens truth. This is very, very, very true. Okay. But overall, I think you got to give the Tommy gun. But the only thing that I can see with the argument against the Tommy gun is that Arizona really hasn't played like they played Iowa State, but they haven't played like Houston.
Yeah.
But I guess, Kansas kind of sucks. Told you that one. Baylor's not very good.
They've beaten who they've played.
Yeah, they beat who they played.
Look, I have a hot take here, Mike.
Right.
The Big 12 is obviously very good.
Mm.
Right. It is a very good conference. It's probably the third best conference in America.
It's definitely the second.
It is not what I thought it would be.
Who's the second? What's the second best or the second best?
The Big Ten is probably the.
No, I don't it's not. Oh, get out of here! That's disgusting.
On paper, it's probably better.
No, we don't play games on paper. That's like they have
Michigan
one team.
State, Purdue, Michigan, Wisconsin, Illinois,
Dude,
Maryland,
all those teams,
UCLA, and Oregon are
all those teams are all going out in the first week.
I don't. Okay, fine. So let's just say the second best team conference in America, right?
Hey, how would you that was terrible. Yeah, Big 12 is way better than the Big 10. That's a hot take, Skier. Get out of here. Oh, gross.
But Arizona, the Big 12 is really good, but it surprised me a little bit. I don't want to put down the conference. That's not my goal, but it has surprised me. It feels a lot more top heavy than it's been in the past.
All right. Well, I'm going to say that, hey, let me ask you this. Which conference would you find more likely to have a team in the Final Four? The
Big 12, absolutely.
Yeah, dude. So again, these Big Ten teams, I can't believe that you just said that.
I'm just saying on paper. I didn't say I agreed with it on paper.
On paper, but we hear this every year before the NCAA tournament.
I agree. 38 teams. Man, you got everyone calm down.
No, this is awful. I cannot believe this just happened. Yes.
Show's over.
Yeah, Mr. Tyler Warden, you're right. The great Mr. Tyler Warden says, if Michigan was in the Big 12, they're probably right around UCF in the standings. They're third. Yeah, Michigan stinks.
I thought Michigan would be, I'm just saying. I thought the Big 12 overall would be a little girthier. Because I think like Andre Veras nailed it. I thought Baylor would be better. I thought BYU and TCU would be better. West Virginia, I thought would be better. Cincinnati's terrible. Colorado's terrible. Utah's terrible.
Yeah, but that was just because the teams that we brought with us. Every single team we brought was a tired, huddled mass.
Kansas State is the one that surprised me because on paper that team's not bad.
You like Jerome Ping? That guy. Hey, is he a good coach?
Yes. Look, I don't think it's a coincidence, Mike, that Scott Drew hasn't been the same since Jerome Tang left his bench.
Yeah, I think Baylor is the biggest shock. I would agree with that. Baylor is the one that Baylor's kind of poo. And Baylor was the one. Edgecombe's and you know what's funny is Edgecombe's actually playing well now. And,
I mean, Arizona did not break him; it did the opposite.
I think
Cody James.
You guys are underestimating that Arizona's ability to break teams for future.
That's a great point. All these teams that Arizona played, like with Arizona football. How many teams?
I'm pretty sure Cincinnati doesn't even have a basketball team anymore.
Yeah, Arizona ended the Cincinnati basketball program. He is right.
Yeah, and did they break Norchad Omier?
They did.
Arizona,
you look at Norchad,
Trey Townsend broke him.
I was looking at Norchad Omier's stats, and this is actually really funny.
Since
so he's
Arizona,
dominant, right? Yeah, he's just dominant, right? Dominant. Right. Then he plays Arizona. He has 9 points and 4 rebounds. Awful. Yep. TCU, he has 20, right? Then he has 3 against Kansas State. He was terrible against BYU. Yeah. Utah doesn't count. They're terrible. We're going broken.
All right, now Andre Veras, great Andre Veras says, where would Michigan State finish in the Big 12? Third or fourth?
Are they better than Arizona right now?
Same team.
I agree.
Same team.
You know, Michigan State's 18-2.
Yeah, I know. You know what's weird about Michigan State? Like, yeah, they are. They're good. Michigan State's the one team that I never poo-poo. Illinois does nothing for me. I think they stink. That's gonna be clipped by somebody when they win their first round.
No, here we go.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, you know, I've actually grown to like the Greg Jones guy in Illinois. He's actually not nearly as bad as most of those other pusses. But let's see here. Shearer just hates the Big 12. Now, let's talk KJ Lewis. Let's talk a little KJ Lewis, my guy. KJ Lewis. This is the dude that is this is the straw that stirs the drink. When KJ Lewis is, when he's getting into the paint and playing well, Arizona's a very, very difficult team to beat. I bet you there's some kind of correlation between when Arizona's playing well and when KJ Lewis is getting into the paint.
Yeah, absolutely. Because KJ Lewis is a good playmaker. He's a good passer, and he can get in the lane, and he's very tough to guard one-on-one. Yeah. I mean, absolutely. Like, go be aggressive into the paint. I like when he dribbles and draws the defense. And a lot of times, guys like Carter and all that will have open looks because KJ Lewis is getting into the paint.
And he's a pretty good finisher around the basket as well.
Yes. I don't know how. I know we're talking grand, big scheme. I don't know how ASU guards Arizona. And I know their defense has been good this year, but it's a tough matchup for them.
Yes.
Freeman, I guess, would guard Lewis if he's hurt.
Healthy. Yeah, but again, this is I went into this one. You know what's weird about this? With we are a month away from Izzo's season, Big 12 Bobby. Very, very true. You know where I'm kind of at though with ASU is that ASU actually, when you look at them, they actually have some talent, but they suck.
Yeah,
they suck. I mean, Arizona should beat them. That doesn't mean that Arizona will beat them, but Arizona should beat them. I'm much more amenable to losing to Iowa State or to BYU. Hey, who do we have after BYU? Don't we have like Tech at home or something?
Yes. Look, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh man, this is amazing, dude.
So Arizona State at BYU at Tech home at Kansas State and then Houston home. That's dangerous. Houston home at Baylor.
Run this by me. Run this by me again. All right. Yeah. Who do we got? All right. So after BYU.
At ASU. If you've heard. Right. Yeah. Have you heard that?
All right. So let's say 9-1. Then I'm going to say 9-2.
Okay. Home against Texas Tech. It'll be tough. They'll win that game.
Yep. 10-2.
At Kansas State.
11-2.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's get funky. Right. Home against Houston.
11-3.
At Baylor.
11 I think they win one of those two games.
Okay.
12-4.
Okay. Home against BYU.
They win that game 13-4.
Home against Utah.
They win that game 14-4.
At Iowa State.
Oh, definitely not a win. 14-5.
Lose that by 30. Home against ASU.
15-5.
At Kansas.
Probably. Here's the
They're
thing, though.
not beating Kansas on senior night and the last game of the year. They're not doing it.
All right. Well, all right. So you're going 15-6.
The conference record would be 14-6. Yeah.
14-6, 15-6.
No, 14-6. Has to be 20.
Oh yeah, it's got to be 20 games. Yeah,
14-6 is what Ken Palm have. It's what I have. I have 14-6. I don't know how it gets there. And by the way, 14-6, I would be ecstatic. That is awesome. Your first year in the Big 12.
Yeah. Yes, I would agree with that. Now, time to pay some bills. Time to pay some bills. We're talking about moving around and everything, and get some pretty good deals. The Rubin team at Swift Mortgage. Cody James Martin, feel free to. There we go. All right, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Michael Rubin, the man. We very much like Michael Rubin on this show. He can help you buy, sell, or refinance. He is a broker. He can get you pre-qualified for home loans, down payment assistance, and a U of A diehard. Rates lower than retailers, my friends. Rates lower than retailers. Now, here's the other deal. Put down Joe McClain. Use code Joe McClain for $500 off closing costs. Call Mike, and again, he can do the shopping for you. This little QR code in the corner. Scan it. Use it. Embrace it. Everything about it. Use it. Michael Rubin from the Rubin Group at Swift Mortgage. Okay, now, what else do we got? What else do we got here? Baggins. I went to Baggins yesterday. Cody James Martin slapped me around because I got the name wrong on the sandwich. I will not do that again. But here's the deal. 12 Arizona operated Arizona locations. I went to the one on Fort Lowell and Campbell, my friends. Fort Lowell and Campbell. And I got a sandwich with a cookie. And Shearer, I believe Shelby Shearer went there.
Yeah.
I believe yes. Very, very good. And all food made in-house daily, locally owned and operated. Back the Baggins. And again, you can get 50% off, but you got to use code AZ12. Use code AZ12. It makes us look good. Help us look good. Very, very good. Okay. Now, 535 Fit says at 14-6, will they get a bye in the conference tournament?
Yes.
Yes. You know what I'm going to go?
Top third. Top three.
What's that? You know what I'm going to go for? I want the goal to be 15-5.
I mean, my goal.
I guess I want the goal to be better than that, but I don't want 14-6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't want 14.
Why not Arizona?
Yeah, why not Arizona? That's where I'm at this point. Now, let me ask you this, Sheer. I ask you this so that I can ask. Yeah, 19-1.
Obviously the game at BYU is winnable. That's a big game. Like if Arizona, in my opinion. If Arizona can beat BYU on the road, that's a very impressive win to me.
Nick Arenas, the brother of Gilbert Arenas, just says stickers coming soon, right? What does stickers mean?
Stickers.
Stickers?
And yes, Brogan, I think they go 6-5. No, I think they sneak one in there. I think they go 7-4 to finish the season.
7-4, yeah, Brogan, yeah. Skier hedge loading. Joseph just said skier hedge loading.
Anything.
What's that?
I'm picking them in my breakdown to lose to BYU, but it's clearly a winnable game.
Yes.
The only game that I think is not winnable, in my opinion, I would be shocked if Arizona
beat Iowa State.
Beat Iowa State at Iowa State after how
we actually and we luck out. We don't have to play at Houston.
Yeah, that is a winnable game at home. At Houston, that would not be great for us.
Yes. All right. I'm going to go 17-3. Oh, Cody James Martin is messaging in the private chat. Let's read this.
Oh, my gosh. Read it out loud.
Stickers is merch, like things you stick on stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, duh. Yeah, we need to get on that. We need to start getting merch. We need to start basically just loading up the city with AZ12 merchandise. Very, very good. Yeah. Oh, Big 12 Bobby. Shearer, your winter beard is in full bloom right now.
Dude, look how gray it is.
Yeah, no, it looks terrible. Like you should.
It looks terrible. That is great. Look at that thing.
Yeah, that's awful. You know what you should not do though? What I don't get though is the Ryan Day thing. Why is he dyeing his beard? Don't dye your beard.
Never. That will never ever.
I don't get it.
Never. I will shave my beard before I dye anything.
Why would you shave? Why would a grown man dye his beard?
By the way, this gray.
It's
before I met Michael Luke, it was very luscious. It was a luscious brown.
Yeah, it was a luscious pink. Yeah. Shearer used to have pink facial hair before he met me.
I think that looks so stupid. The dyed hair and
I don't get it, man.
beards.
Yeah, I don't get it. There's this guy at the gym that has a tattooed hairline and it looks super painful. Like
did he go to like Turkey to do it? Like those guys go to Turkey to get that done.
Raquel and I were talking about that. She was watching the show the other day, and you were talking about getting hair implants, and she did say that. She's like, you should tell him to go to Turkey. And I said, he is not going to Turkey to get a hair. Can you imagine if you came back and you had like a full set of hair? That'd be great.
It might be worth it.
Yes,
it's content.
Yes. Let's see here, but it looks Bear Down Cats 96 says, yeah, it looks terrible. He agrees with me. But just don't do the beard dye though. The Ryan Day thing. No. That would be the first thing that I would ask him. Why do you dye your beard, Coach?
He just won the national title. Coach, are you going to celebrate by buying beard dye?
Yes, yeah, Coach. This makes you look ridiculous. This is why everybody wanted to get rid of you.
I see a lot of jealous men here that can't guard beards. Like Cody, for instance. Cody cannot guard facial hair. I don't know if you know that.
Can't guard facial hair? What is it, like a
player? He can't guard or grow facial hair.
Yeah, I was going to say, is this like a 5-star prospect? Man, there's this kid facial hair. You got to keep an eye on this guy. Yeah, no, he's great. You'll see him at Pangos later on in the year. But no. I can grow a very good beard.
You can.
Very tasty beard. I've had a lot of people tell me that they're like, I didn't think you'd grow anything like that. The Rich Carrillo, that turd, he was talking about me on Twitter a while back, and he says something. He's like, Mike Luke could never grow a beard like that, and then I promptly posted a picture.
Yes, you have very good beard growing.
Yeah, beard growing. Yes, and the thing about my beard is when you see it at like a 5-star event, the way that it's dribbling around the court is amazing. It's one of those
5-star beard. That's what we call it.
No, it is a 5-star beard. Oh yeah, a 5-star beard with immense upside.
Yeah.
Yes, immense upside, and it just lets the beard come to him.
Yeah. Yep.
Joseph, you were right. Yes. Please grow a Civil War beard. I will only grow a Civil War beard if Porter Patton is interviewing me. Then I can talk about. Then I can talk to Porter Patton and say, Porter Patton, have you thought about getting a beard like this? Let's see here. 5 of a Kind Media. I can't grow a beard. It's the no hair on the chest. It's the Native American thing.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you.
Native Americans can't grow beards?
No, a lot can't.
Yep, that's why I can't.
No.
Are you Native American, Cody?
Yes, I am.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
But you're not like real Native American, or not like the
Be careful here, Mike. Be careful here.
I know. No, I got an uncle that would always insist to me that he was Native American, and by proxy, I was. So, I would ask him. I would say, I don't know I don't think you are. And then he like went back and he said that he was like 1/25th or like one. And I'm like, come on, man, come on, 1/25th. So you're 4%. So he would actually try to claim it, and I'm like, dude, come on. I will not do that again. So, anyways,
yep. My dad is 1/4 Mississippi Choctaw, and
really?
So I'm 1/8, and that is the cutoff for being recognized by the tribe.
Interesting. So you count then? Interesting. I like that.
Mike's gonna ask you, Cody. You just opened up a can of worms. Mike is about after the show about to text you so many questions.
Yeah, no, I am. Yes. Okay.
I have a card and everything.
Yeah, this is what Mike looks like when he's thinking. Look at him.
You know what I don't get? Everybody's always scared to talk about this. You know what I don't get? Everybody's always scared to talk about this stuff. We're not putting anybody down. I'm legitimately curious. And again, I don't, let's see here. All right. So, 5 of a Kind Media says you have to be 25% or more to be Yaqui. So is it different by, it's different by tribe then? 1/8 or what? How does that work?
Yeah, it differs by tribe.
Okay. So you're 1/8. You have to be 1/8.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we tried to get my daughter a card when she was born, and they were like, nope. So.
Well, can you just give her your card?
No. Has my name on it.
Who do I call?
That's a good Yeah, that's a good point.
We have a lot of people here at AZ12. Who do we call?
Well, I don't count then. No matter what my uncle was trying to tell me, I do not count, and nor would I ever try that. Okay. Now, let's see here. Bear Down Cat, beard talk, then right to race discussions on an Arizona Wildcat podcast. Well, yes, that's what we're about on this show. Anyways, all right. See, again, Again, I don't know. Like I said, we're bridging the gap. What was I going to tell you?
What a focus show today. What a
I know.
focus.
Yes.
To be fair, we had a little
Right.
curveball, right?
What was curveball?
Well, we had two guests that were supposed to be on, neither of which came
Yeah,
on.
that's a good point. They both bailed on us. So here's what happens. If you guys want more of this talk, we need more people to bail on us. Now, Kyle L. Dodd will maybe be on with us tomorrow. You're on with us tomorrow, right, Sheer?
Yeah, but not Friday because I'm going to that Tommy presser.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Ryan Hansen will be on there. Okay. Now, anyways, back to we are a football school, but let's talk a little bit more Arizona basketball. Let's talk about a little bit of let's talk about a little recruiting. Let's little recruiting. Dennis L. Dodd. No. Kyle L. Dodd. Did I say Dennis Dodd?
I don't know.
I thought I said Kyleton Dodd.
Kyleton
or Kyleton Dodd. Kyle. I know a guy named Kyleton. It's maybe Yes, I do. No, I do. His name's Kyleton Love.
Oh Lord.
He doesn't go by Kyleton though, but his name's Kyleton Love. Okay. Yes. Can we have our weekly Koa and Arenas update? There is no. All right. Arenas is visiting. You think Arenas is going to USC now? This is true.
I think they're in it. I don't have a great feel for if one leads or the other. I know that Arizona believes that USC is very much in it for Arenas.
Okay. All right. So are you going to crystal ball either one of these?
Oh no, I don't crystal ball basketball recruits. There's too much fan investment in basketball recruiting crystal balls. I don't do it.
I have been to the reservation, Brian. I've been to the reservation.
Oh, yeah. No, man.
No, again, he's asking all these. They're trying to set me up.
I know they are.
Yeah, I will not stand for it. I see you guys. You're trying to take advantage of me. It's not going to happen. Okay, now Gilbert Arenas and Eric Musselman. That there's nothing that could go wrong with that.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why Arenas would want to go to USC. You never kind of figure out why kids choose certain schools, but they're in it.
Hey, what would you rather have your kid play for Muss or Cronin?
Neither.
Oh, Muss. That's a hedge. That is a hedge.
Muss.
What's that?
That's a good question. That's a legit Muss.
Yeah, for sure. Muss would be.
I just don't like the way Cronin talks to players, and yeah. I'm not soft or anything. I'm fully about like you could yell and all that. That's cool with me, but there's just a way to do it.
Yeah, you would rather have him play for Muss, correct?
Yeah.
My only concern would be what he's going to be exposed to. I don't need the.
You realize, Mike, that Gil played for Muss, right? So they know each other.
Oh, I didn't even know that. I didn't even think about that.
So there's
the Warriors back in like 04, 05.
Yeah, so it's a thing.
Interesting. I did not know that. Is Jason Crow Jr. going to UCLA?
I don't know.
Hey, this guy Jason Crow Jr. is considered like the best player in the country, and Sheer and I watched him. I said he was awesome, and Sheer didn't like him. This is true.
Yeah, I'm not a big Jason Crow guy. I have to see him again, but when I saw him, he wasn't my type of player.
Hey, did you know that the state of California in like the 2026 class has like the top 5 players in the country?
Yeah, Stokes is really good. McCoy's good, but he's weird because his body is starting to betray him. Well, have you seen him later? He's like,
I haven't.
He's like 6'5" now. He's like more of a small forward than a point guard. It's weird. I don't like it.
All right. Well,
when you said that, I thought, is this guy like 65 or what?
Well, I was going to say, what is he, a geriatric?
Arizona went to go see Chris. Here's some scoop for you. Arizona went to go see Christian Collins a couple weeks ago.
Who's Christian Collins? Tell people what they need to know.
Third best player in the country. Power forward from Bosco.
Ultimately difficult to land,
I would assume.
Yeah.
But okay. Arizona went to go see
every single player Arizona recruits, we should always put it with ultimately difficult to land. Okay. Mr. Tyler Warden has a serious question, so we need a serious answer. Should I get 10th row tickets near the tunnel or 26th row tickets in the corner near the students section, $250 more expensive for beyond the Hoop for Houston game? I say that you do exactly what you want to do.
From my experience, there's really no awful tickets in McHale. I would, if you're saving $250, get the cheaper ticket.
And you know what you could do with that? That 200, that money you save, give it to us with a super snap.
Yes.
Duh.
Yes.
Hey, everybody out there, we need you to save as much money as possible so that you can redirect it here to the AZ12 Super Snap Fund.
Like, my kids have been asking me for money, and I say no. Those are super snaps. Honey.
Those are super snaps. We will not give you this money because they are possible super snaps.
It's Brielle's birthday this weekend, Mike.
Oh, is it?
I'm giving her baggins. I'm just gonna buy her baggins.
Yeah. All right. Well, now again, I have a very, very sordid relationship with one of your daughters.
No, Brielle, you like Brielle. It's Aurora that tried to viciously attack you.
I was viciously attacked by one of Shear's daughters.
Yeah, we said this on the show, I think, before, but it really was.
It was bad.
It was blood all over the place.
Dude, she rolled. I went to go get, we were at the.
Keep in mind, she was like 4, by the way.
Nah, she wasn't 4. She's older than that. Don't try to excuse the inexcusable.
Okay, fine. Let's go 6. She was not older than that.
Okay. Either way, I was at the Quick Mart on Mountain in Fort Lowell. That was the scene of the crime. And my finger was in the car or in the window. She rolled the window up to where my finger, I needed stitches. It was bleeding everywhere. It was bleeding everywhere. It was a vicious assault.
There was blood, but you didn't need stitches.
Oh, I did need stitches, and I went running home.
Yeah, you did go home.
Yeah, I mean, no, that was bad. That was bad. You're very lucky that I could have charged you with that. I don't think that statute of limitations has run out yet.
Dude, that'd be so funny if you tried to sue a 6-year-old kid.
I should sue. Yeah, a 6-year-old kid. I would be like, dude, that'd be like the weakest thing in the world. Also, let's see here. So are you fellas taking Houston to cover 9.5 at Morgantown? Yes. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Now, Eli Pivot, that's a great name. Sounds like an investment advisor.
If they beat ASU, they will absolutely be ranked.
Yes.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, no, I do not have a daughter. I do not have a daughter.
Mike, we got big football news. We got big football news, Mike.
Ishmael Mahdi is coming back on the show.
I got legit news.
No, you didn't.
I swear to God.
No way. I don't believe it.
I mean, not like it. Myron Robinson. You even know who that is?
Oh, that guy, the Texas Tech guy, right?
No. Myron Robinson was a linebacker that Arizona signed.
Yeah, he went to Texas Tech, right?
Nope, he went to Arizona. He's on Arizona. He's coming right now.
Right.
He was at the All-American Bowl, and he was awesome.
So we won't get him anymore?
He signed already. He's in.
Oh.
He, Mike, has officially today, with the 2025 rankings update, been upgraded to a 4-star.
No way.
Linebacker. Arizona has a 4-star player in the class.
Here's the thing. A lot of people say that Arizona's so back. The question is, we never left. Who was the guy? There was a Robinson guy that was like a 4-star kid that went to Texas
Yeah, I know
Tech.
you're talking about. But Byron Robinson is a 4-star player. Wrap it up. Arizona.
Dude, we are.
Nifty
Cello, by the way, is one of the most underrated names on here. Nifty Cello 611 says, football freaking school. Dang right. Absolutely. Okay. Oh, something that we've been remiss in talking about this entire show that I can tell in the comments people are getting a little bit antsy about.
I'm nervous.
Green Valley Decorative Rock.
Oh, well, yeah.
Let's talk about it. Now,
I'm ready.
you might
I've never been more ready in my life.
Sorry. You might say to yourself, Mike, Green Valley Decorative Rock. I don't live in Green Valley. It doesn't matter because it's in Tucson as well. Guess what we say? Rock, 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 rock. And
there it is.
Locally sourced landscaping materials, serving residents and contractors. I have been there before. It was very, very cool. And not only was it cool, I thought to myself, man, You know what? If I need rocks or turf, I will absolutely come back here. Mike is AZ Fanatic. I can't remember on your board. Very, very good guy. We very much like Mike. He is a good dude. And I like his first name as well. Back the Rock. 2 convenient locations. And again, here's the thing. If you get a ton worth of stuff, they deliver it out to you as long as you're in the Tucson Metro. Now, if you're having it delivered out to like Alcatraz or something, you're probably getting, or Alcatraz. I don't know why I said that.
Alcatraz, what?
Yeah. Alcatraz is looking to get Green Valley Decorative Rock.
What?
Yes, they are probably going. They're probably going to have to pay more of a fee. But if you're in the Tucson metro area, Green Valley Decorative Rock, just not listen, man. If you're trying to repave Alcatraz, you might don't know.
No one better than Green Valley.
Yes, Green Valley Decorative Rock. Yes, exactly. Okay, check it out. And Mike's a great dude. We like Mike. Check it out. All right, now
Shelby just texted me laughing. Alcatraz, out of all places.
Yeah, if we're gonna have it delivered to Alcatraz. Yes. Who needs grass? Hey, this is a great point. A Glass Pergola says, who needs raw or grass when you have decorative rock? Great point. Or why do you want grass when you could have turf in our decorative rock?
How much prettier Alcatraz would have been with Green Valley decorative rock and turf.
Yes. Hey, wow. Cody, can you clip all of this? This would be actually good. I think this is good. We have off cup reads on this.
This has been a fantastic show.
Oh, this show's been all nonsense, and I love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's see here. Oh, we got to be serious. So Wildcat Fanalytics are in here. By the way, the smartest people about Wildcat folks out there, D'Artagnan, Udifo, very, very good. He asked a legitimate question. Keyshawn Hall, what about him?
For player of the year in the Big 12, he's good.
Nah, I can't have it though. I can't have it because I watched. Listen, Wilbur Big Burner will retire off this show. Yes, he will. I can't. How do I put this? I watched the end of the game against Houston.
I got you, Mike. He played the end of the game against Houston.
They were massive mess ups. Can't have it. Can't do it.
Mike watched literally, no exaggeration. Mike watched the worst game of the year, and we'll judge him off that one game. That's what Mike.
No, and again, it was when it all mattered. It was like when the hammer meets the anvil, and it was
Ignore
not
the
good.
34 points against Kansas last night, or the 40 points against ASU. What Mike saw, it's done. Keyshawn Hall will need to go for 40.
Yeah, he stinks.
At least.
Oh, a super snap from the great Back the A Ray. The great Back the A Ray. We don't recruit, we reload. What? Get in line here, man. Get in line. Okay. Did you see what I tweeted at Tony Gimino yesterday?
Yeah, and you're right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
So I put out on Twitter, I said, when you think Mike Luke, you think the old school professional journalism. That's always what I've been associated with, always, from birth. And then I quote tweeted it, and I tagged Tony Gimino in it. And I said, dare I say a young Tony Gimino? Because when you look at Mike Luke and you think of Tony Gimino, you think of the same exact
absolutely.
Thing. Yes. Patrick Valenzuela. Just realized there's a Baggins in Scottsdale. I'm driving 40 minutes and tell him you sent me. Hey, you got to do one other thing, though. Your heart is in the right spot. But you have to put AZ12 to make us look good, though. You got to
download the app.
Download the app and just get the account. It takes 5 seconds. Yes, if I can do it, you can do it because you're much smarter than me. Big 12 Bobby, when I think Bruce Pascoe, I think.
Well, duh.
Oh, I mean, I don't know what I think of Bruce Pascoe. I think
legendary.
I just think of Bruce.
Heaven.
Bruce, yes, I just think of Bruce.
Sensuality.
Hey, Patrick, take a picture of it though and tweet it out there. We can get it going. I don't know. When I think of Bruce, right now when I think of Bruce, I think of watching the basketball game on his computer when it's literally 5 feet in front of him.
I think I'm sitting next to Bruce on Saturday. I'll FaceTime you.
Oh man, that'd be great. Oh yeah, I'll FaceTime with Bruce. I'll FaceTime that dude. That's like an episode in itself. FaceTiming with Bruce.
I'm just gonna come in live on the show and post game and not tell Bruce, and then just put him on the show.
Right. Yes. Oh, Bear Down Cats 96. Gonzo journalist Mike Luke. He doesn't need drugs. He already ripped. Like it. All right, Sheer. We've done no good work today on this show. This has not been a good show, but we very much appreciate it. I guess it depends on how you look at it.
It was not good. It was great.
Yes, it was. Yes. All right, Sheer. Where can they
Mike's ADHD. slowly takes over his entire body more and more each day.
You know, you know how many people have DM'd? I kid you not, I probably had 6 or 7 people DM me saying, why do you openly advertise that?
Who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah. WildcatAuthority.com, Wildcat Scoop podcast with Shelby. And I also have ADHD with Mike, just not on that level.
Yeah, just not on that level. It is all over the place. Yeah, I do need an ADHD sponsor. We can't correct this guy. There is nothing that we can do for him. Yes. Now, get the Baggins code. Need the Baggins code. Someone help. AZ12. All caps. AZ12. Patrick Valenzuela. AZ12, my friend. You will thank me later. All right. Now, on that note, I don't want to do any of that stuff. All right. Now, on that note, though, for Jason L. Shear. Shear, you're going to be back with us tomorrow, though, right?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see here. And Shear's beard will be all white after 6 months of this podcast. Huh? Or maybe it's going to reverse.
Yeah, it's going to revitalize the beard.
It's going to revitalize the beard. It's going to be like an advertisement for a men's clinic. But on that note, oh, did you hear that? It was a horse snort. All right. Either way, see you. Yes. See you guys later. This is just going all off. TTFN, you've been listening to AZ12 podcast. Very much appreciate all of you.